ran a shoe repair and tailor shop with my uncle and aunt, and they also did some locksmithing on the side too. My dad was a semi-professional chess player. His day job was working as a high school math teacher, but during the summers he would tour across America playing at tournaments. It was apparently a nice, simple life. I was only about 2 years old when the outbreak happened, so I don't remember much of it. Towards the end of the outbreak, after the quarantine camps got taken down, my parents and I met up with a few other families and began traveling west for no specific reason, other than it seemed like a good idea. I think it wasn't too difficult. The outbreak was mostly over. The ERP and the N.U.S.A hadn't formed, and the raider gangs weren't around yet. It was slow, but steady and predictable, so it wasn't horrible. And then, as we approached the west coast, we came across the abandoned city of Rolling Heights. It was empty. It was quiet. It was still ripe with supplies. And it was beautiful. It was the goal we had been working on for all these years. We found a high school there, Rolling Heights High, and we just decided to settle down. It was already mostly fortified since it had chain link fences and barred windows, and we pushed up some abandoned cars around it to further protect it. It had a bunch of classrooms that we used like apartments. I think the one I lived in used to be an English class or something. There was a football field in the back that we converted into a farm, which worked out surprisingly well. Across the street was the city library, which had an aquarium in it, and we kept the fish alive for as long as we could. Next to the library was a police station that we used like a watchtower. That was also nice, simple life. I never had much time to play with my friends, since there was always a lot of work to do. My mom fit right in since, like I said, she was good with her hands. But my dad always had a hard time. He was the smart type with math and chess, and there was no time for that shit anymore. I didn't even know what chess was until my 12th birthday when my mom mentioned it. After that, he opened up more about it, and I think it depressed him that no one else really gave a damn about it. I wanted to cheer him up, so I asked him to teach me how to play. He got so excited about it. He made a chessboard out of an old desk and made the pieces out of some spare nuts and bolts. And every day after lunch, we'd sit in a quiet corner and just play for a few hours. This one time, he even blew off a harvest so we wouldn't miss our regular session. He had to pick his share in the middle of the night while it was freezing and there was very little light. But he always said it was worth it. This one time, my dad and I took a trip to the beach. We planned to make a day out of it, with sandwiches, Coke, and some fishing gear. After a while, my dad just yelled out of nowhere, "Hey, look at that, the halibut are running." He meant that a bunch of flatfish were making a feed and run towards the shore, and it had been a fucking long time since either of us had any real meat. So we tore up the sandwiches, and we just threw them into the water. The halibut went right up to the shore to eat them, and all we had to do was slap them and scoop them up. We caught so much we couldn't even bring it back home. So we made this big bonfire, cooked them up with some mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup, and ate them with our bare hands. It's been a long time since I ate that fish, but I can safely say that that was the best meal of my entire life. And even after we ate all that, we still had a lot of fish to take, and they were so fucking heavy that my bike actually broke on the way back. So I had to ride on my dad's handlebars, and even then it ended up not getting back till after dark because the fish were slowing us down so much. My mom was so mad, but when they saw all the fish we brought back, they treated us like heroes. That's the last happy memory I have of Rolling Heights. It was only a short time later when Los Carnales Robos found us. Rolling Heights was the only home I had ever known, and it all burned away in a matter of hours. I miss it every day. I miss the farm. I miss the people. I miss hearing my mom hammering nails. I miss playing chess with my dad. But if you came here looking for regret, I have none. Regret means I made bad choices. But I wasn't given any choices to make. Things just happened. And the fact that I found my job out of what happened there